probably in hell already. Our dumb asses not knowing everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. Put my soul on it. I'm fighting devil niggas daily, plus the media. Yo, it's your boy Fresh, totally blessed. Back again with another one, Mr. Henderson, daily motivation, man. Y'all like and subscribe. Also follow me on my other page, Better Life P9D. Better Life P9D podcast dropping every Wednesday, episode 48 coming soon. Holla at your boy. Go check out my past episodes and blow that up, man, for your boy. And stop hating, start participating. You feel me? But we finna jump into this. I was seeing something on the internet, and these kids had jumped on somebody and they mama, and I'm talking about put the beat down on these folk.
It's hard to watch. Children circled a mother, then pinned her against a fence. Dragging the mother and her son to the ground, continuously beating them.
These children don't have to live with this for the rest of their lives. And the children are our future, so it's not fair.
Police say it started when the 33-year-old mother, her young son, and daughter were walking near 106 and Bensley in the South Deering neighborhood. A group of kids then started chasing after them, calling them names and taunting them. Both the mother and son were beaten so badly they were taken to a hospital. Word of the attack spread quickly on social media, causing outrage among many parents. One day after the attack, demonstrators showed up at Orville T. Bright Elementary School after some posted on social media threatening to harm the children behind the attack. Several police officers showed up blocking the entrance of the school to protect kids inside. Shanice Davis lives in the neighborhood and says she recognizes the attackers.
This is not the first time the kids have done this. Just talk around the streets that these kids have pretty much been raising themselves and they have not been held accountable. They have vandalized cars. They have harassed adults and children.
To know and to find out even now that other families are affected by this. We're meeting families out here that their children been bullied and been beat on.
Chicago Police District Council member Joseph Williams was inside talking with the principal, the mother, and CPS administration.
Accountability is going to be key because if this has been going on, we need to make sure that principal be held accountable for her actions as well. This should have been documented. Parents should have been called to the school, and we got to make sure all around that is some type of accountability that's happening here.
And it's sad, man, to see the times we living in, and people would even do some stuff like this now. I know, we talking about Chicago now. Shout out to, the city and everything, and it's worse. And like I say, when we was younger, we used to do a lot of wild stuff, beating up crackheads and all type. I didn't think that done before too, stuff of that nature. But now the world getting the whiff of it and stuff of that. But it's like, bro, it's been and nobody knows the whole story and everything and what people leaving out or whatever. But this is how stuff happen, you know what I'm saying? And we just got to be on point, man, as a people. Why would you beat up? I get it, the kid, they young, they gonna do, you know what I'm saying, wilding and doing whatever. But why would you beat up somebody named mama? Because if it had been me and my OG or whatever, like, I'm sorry, bro, like, you feel me? But stuff be happening and people just nuts, man. So you got to pay attention on here, especially like, you know what I'm saying, these younger kids and going to school and stuff of that nature. And even for the mother, I don't know what happened, and she tried to get into it. But, you know what I'm saying, at some point, bro, you got to be professional about it, bro. People can say whatever and this and that and say what they ain't going to do until they in a situation like that. In the situation, I believe they was at the school or something. Where is the police? Where's the security? Where is, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that ain't even supposed to been able to went down, honestly, but things happen. And all it took is somebody to have a gun or something like that, and it could have been worse. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to pay attention and be wise when stuff go down, man. You feel me? And it's always us, man. It's always us. or stuff of that nature. Now, not saying, because we have seen it's been a wild year, 2025. We seen a lot of stuff happening this year, but you know, they always blow it up when it come to us. But still, with that, we got to do better, man. Especially, you know what I'm saying, city like Chicago, stuff like that. We always been, you know what I'm saying, like that. But man, dog, that's just sad, man, to see. Because even the people who did it, picture your sister or somebody going to school, somebody beat her down, and then beat up your mama and all that there. You see what I'm saying? Put you in, and I believe the kid was special needs or something like that. I know stuff people ain't, but bro, we got to do better, man, as a whole. And I know we glorify this violence and stuff of that nature, man, but that stuff ain't cool, man. Stuff ain't cool. Beating up somebody's mama and all that, you know what I'm saying? The thing's just going too far, if you ask me. And like I say, man, each one teach one, everybody can be something. But if we gonna all hate on each other and kill each other and beat each other up, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Do black lives really matter, or does it matter only when somebody else do something to us? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my piece, man. Y'all like and subscribe. It's your boy Fresh, man. Say less. I'm out, man.
Outraged after students allegedly attack a mother walking her kids home from school. Extra security and more adults outside of Bright Elementary School as students left for the day today. This after an attack 24 hours earlier on a parent. City officials and CPS administrators were at the school most of the day.
It's horrifying, particularly for the young children, to know that they're going to have to live with that trauma for the rest of their lives.
The focal point here is how we support the family and the community, and we got to try to make sure things like this don't happen again.
Video shared tens of thousands of times on Facebook shows the attack. You see the woman being punched and eventually falling to the ground, where the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too graphic after this point. We've also blurred the faces of the people involved because they're minors and no charges have been filed. Today, dozens of people came out to support the mom who allegedly reported to the school her son was being bullied for 2 years. Some parents at the school did not want to be on camera.
It's nothing new that's been going on, and a lot of the parents need to be held accountable. Them kids need to be held accountable.
Mayor Johnson issued a statement saying, in part, we must redouble our efforts to teach our young people that violence is never an acceptable response. Our students and families should always feel safe on their way to and from school, and we must make the critical investments necessary to make that a reality in every part of our city.
It's an outrage, and I just feel like we got to do better as parents, maybe a community, maybe as the school, and this could have been prevented if the school would have helped out more, the principal would have stepped up.
Justice still need to be done. Something need to be done to the kids that jumped on them. Some type of justice.
Sources tell us some students will be questioned. However, investigators are using great sensitivity, we're told, because those to be questioned are minors. Meanwhile, CPS tells us they are working to support the victims of the attack, and city officials tell us they are working to try and find another location for this family to live. In the South Deering neighborhood, Leah Hope, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.